During the 6 months with the boys, I was expecting to find out many things, including their backgrounds, their relationships, and their relationship backgrounds. The one thing I wasn't expecting to experience was the massive changes the boys would go through during this time.
Guys! Yes? I've had an idea. What? I think we need a fifth member to the band. That sounds like a good idea. Let's see what Percy has to say. Love and marriage, love and marriage, go together like a hot... I'm dry. More ginger ale. Now, go. Why have you aroused me from my reverie? JD's had an idea. What? We've decided we're going to have a fifth member to the band. That means you have to divide all takings by 5, not 4. Well, 5's more than 4, guys! Yeah! Let's do it! You know what to do. Cross your heart! Yeah! I love managing imbeciles. Now where's my drink? Let's start the search! Yeah!
So the boys had decided to add a 5th member to the group. They were excited about the prospect of a fresh influence on their already considerable talents. Over the coming days, the boys' excitement grew, none more so than on the day they commenced their journey to North Devon for a small tour.
Hey! Cross your heart! Yeah! Alright!
Anything in the nose, mate? Much. Same old titter-tatter about absolutely nothing. Look at him. I'd put some of the boys when they get a bit raucous.
Yeah, new Lois Lane, old Lois Lane.
Oh, good boys, I'm glad I caught you. I know you're in a bit of a rush, but I just wanted to stop and ask some questions to Colin Valentine here, who knows the boys best. He's their roadie. Colin, you know, just for the fans, could you give us a bit of inside gossip? I think some of the things that they'd really like to know about, you know, who's got the smelliest feet?
The smelliest feet? Well, I'll tell you who's got the smelliest feet in the band. It's JD.
That's me!
Yeah. I'd have to say it's the most disgusting smell I've ever smelled in my whole entire life, and it scares me quite frankly.
Oh, but you know, how about who makes you laugh the most? Who's the funniest?
Who makes me laugh the most? I'd say Drew. Definitely makes me laugh the most. He's just brilliant. He's always cracking me up. He's always cracking all the other boys up, and in fact, yesterday he made me laugh so much I weed my pants.
Oh, that's great. So actually, that leads me on to ask, who's the messiest out of the boys?
Messiest. The messiest would have to be Nigel.
Yeah.
Despite his privileged upbringing, he just doesn't know how to live. His personal hygiene is disgusting. He lives in old chips and old potatoes and old cans of Coca-Cola and ice cream soda. It's just disgusting.
Well, hopefully this will be a bit more of a pleasant question. You know, if you were to be stuck on a desert island, who, you know, out of the boys would you like to be there most with?
Well, you know, I'd really like to be on a desert island with you there, but seeing as that's not an option, I'd have to say Clint.
Hey.
I'd love to spend some time with Clint on a desert island. We'd go for walks, we'd go swimming in the sea, maybe catch a coconut or two. I think it'd be lovely.
Good. All right, well, thanks very much, boys. I know I've taken up some of your time.
Ice cream!
So,
Woo!
all right.
Yeah, woo!
Here we go.
Yeah!
Is that cross your heart? Yeah? Yeah, it was. Over the first few days of the tour, band member Nigel began to have some doubts about the 5th member and ultimately his own future with the band. This came to a head during a band chill-out session in a local tea cottage.
So pretty. Stop sniffing, so I could be.
Okay, boys.
Hey.
Never
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Vanilla. Vanilla. Vanilla for
Thanks,
me.
Colin.
Vanilla for you. Vanilla for you. And there's a strawberry.
I asked for vanilla. I always have vanilla.
Oh, come on, mate. Forget about it.
You're leaving me out again.
Mate, it's just the mini milk.
It's not about the mini milk. Nigel. Nigel, come back here. Katie. Here. Sit down and enjoy your mini milk.
The boys suspected it wasn't about the mini milk. It went deeper than that. They were right. 2 weeks after this was filmed, band member Nigel Pinkerton-Smythe left Cross Your Heart. Following the unexpected departure of Nigel, I was able to catch up with the remaining band members to find out their views. Here we are joining the boys as they relax on tour. What we really want to know though is what do they think of Nigel leaving the band?
Well, we're absolutely going to see him go. We've been a pretty loving bunch of guys over the last 4 years. We've had our ups and downs, but what band doesn't? And absolutely gutted, totally gutted. Can't believe it.
Yeah, we were looking for a fifth member for the band. We felt that we needed to just add a little bit more to the mix, and Nigel decided to go, so I guess we're looking for a fourth member. So if you want to give it a go, come talk to us. But maybe one day you'll come back and join us. We never know.
Yeah, I absolutely echo everything these guys have said, man. Nigel's a friend as well as a colleague.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Drew's taking it hard.
And rumour has it that he's starting up a solo career. What do you boys think of that?
Well,
I was also able to spend some time with Percy Acorn, the boys' manager, to get his views on Nigel's departure. So Percy, I'd like to hear your views on what you think about Nigel leaving the band.
I think, well, of course, it's very sad that Nigel found that he was incompatible with the four. I worry about Cross Your Heart. Cross Your Heart without Nigel, it could be a bit like Picasso without his paintbrushes, or Dali without his moustache, Morecambe without Wise, or even spaghetti without bolognese. Yes.
That's a very interesting view you hold there. Do you think Nigel's solo career is going to be successful?
I've known Nigel since he was, for quite a few years now. He thinks he's made for the limelight, but I can tell you, he'll fall very short. He's not the looker of the band, and he might be, one of the more talented at singing, but really in the grand scale of things, I don't think he'll cut it, quite frankly. It's a sad thing. But why are we talking about such trivialities when there's far more that you and I could be, talking about?
Having spoken to Percy, I was able to rejoin the boys during one of their grueling training sessions.
Come on, Katie, yeah! You and Matt! Yeah!
Drew! How's JD doing, training and like?
Hey, he's a pretty damn good